Hello, welcome back to my page. If it is your first time, welcome. If you like it, just go ahead and subscribe and like and share. But to my viewers, to my subscribers, welcome back. Hopefully everybody had a good time during the couple weeks that we had since the last time I filmed. Today we are going to talk about 10 tips for self-love. The content about my page is about self-love. That's what I'm all about. That's what I preach. That's what I want my viewers out there, my subscribers to hear and love themselves. By the way, this is your girl Sexy Ruthie. So without further ado, let's get started. So you guys always hear me finish my page with this slogan that says, know yourself, love yourself, create yourself, heal yourself. And I'm like, maybe today I have so many topics to talk about. I couldn't really choose one. I really wanted to talk about depression during this hard time, suicidal thoughts, or people going to I've seen this video on YouTube that people are being by the loved ones. Anyway, let's save that for some other time. Let me not get off track. So we are going to talk about 10 tips for self-love today. Tip number 1 is to find yourself. You cannot know who you are without knowing who you are. So you gotta find yourself. That is the first thing first. Do you know who you are? Do you know what makes you happy? Do you know what makes you sad? Do you know what makes you cry? How do I find myself? I'm gonna take a lot of example, by the way. It's always me first, right? I remember going to my divorce. I had to find myself because I was a wife and a mother. These were the two things that I knew. And I did not know who I really was deep down inside. And I had to come up with a decision to find myself because I needed to know me. I needed to spend time with me. I needed to find out who is Ruthie. So tip number 1 is to find yourself. Tips number 2, if you cannot find yourself, you create yourself. What do you mean by creating myself? Well, you don't know who you are. Maybe now you have an idea in your mind of what you really want or you want your life to be. So you create that girl. Don't you see when women goes to the gym and they have the figure some type of way, they want to be this and that, they want to be that shape, they want to go a size down, they want to gain weight, they want to gain muscle. That's you creating yourself. You want your hair straight, you cut your hair, you're starting a new journey. That is you creating yourself, sis. If you cannot find yourself, if you don't know who you are, then you create who you want to be. Create yourself. Number 3, respect yourself. Oh, what is, if you don't, you teach people how to treat you. Plain and simple. When you respect yourself, other people respect you. When you have boundaries for other people, they respect you better. I've learned so much in life. I used to work with this company and I really didn't have boundaries, and I'm a very loving woman, and people used to make fun of me or joke with me, and I used to let it get slide. But I start learning how to create boundaries, and I start just ignoring people because I do not like to confrontation. I don't like to confront people. So I learn now where I'm at this journey in my life. Wherever I go, wherever new job I go, I have boundaries. Not just for the people I work with, for myself, for my friends, for my family, if they are talking about a topic and I'm like, we're not gonna discuss that right now, because I can see where it's leading. No, right now you have to have boundaries. Yes, you teach people how to treat you. So always make sure you create boundaries for them and for you. Tips number 4 is to forgive yourself. Wow, that's a big one. Sometimes we think that we forgive somebody for what they did, but we don't see a part of what we did to make that happen. It takes two to tango. Most likely, whoever offended you did something wrong, yes, but you have to take your responsibility. You have to take your part. When my divorce happened, yes, we were each pointing fingers at each other, but I had to learn or to forgive myself for the things that I did wrong also. It's a two-way street. Yes, I forgive him. I had to forgive myself for letting myself go. I had to forgive myself for not loving myself enough. I have to forgive myself for letting him treat me the way he treated me. I had to forgive myself to forgive him. So forgiveness is a two-way street. Or it may be the other way around. It may be something you did that you really didn't want to do. You get drunk at a club, you did something that you didn't really want to do, you were with that guy that you really didn't meant to be. You got to forgive yourself. You went on a date that you knew deep down inside you had no business dating that guy. I had no business. I knew better not to go nowhere near this man. But I let him take me out on a date. Oh, he kissed me. Oh, he came into my house. Oh, we went doing Netflix and chill. And now I have this biggest regret that I let that happen. But you have to learn how to forgive yourself, because guess what? It's the past. It already happened. You cannot go back and change it. You cannot change the past. You can only move forward. So you have to forgive yourself. Don't let that eat you alive. It already happened. You cannot change it. Instead, move forward and forgive yourself for the mistake that you made. Tip number 5. Right after forgiveness, you have to heal yourself. Healing is a big step. And I'm pretty sure I put it right under forgiveness. It's because as you forgive, forgiveness is a journey. You don't just wake up and say you forgive. Healing is also a journey. You don't just wake up and say you heal. Healing takes time. You went from phase 1 to phase 2 to phase 3 until you are healed completely. When you go into a relationship, when you break up with a guy, or you get a divorce, some of us, we have that same Haiti. I'm pretty sure it's everywhere. The way to get under an old one, the way to get over it is to get under a new one. Not true. The hurt is still there. You're just trying to cover it. The only thing you're doing, you cover one hurt with another one. He's still gonna hurt you because you didn't take time to heal. You didn't take time to know yourself. You didn't take time to create yourself. You didn't take time to forgive yourself. So therefore, the healing cannot take place. In order for you to heal, you have to give yourself the time. I remember my old supervisor used to tell me, if I were you, I would date this guy and this guy and this guy. And yes, I could do that. But then I know deep down inside I was hurt. Divorce is just like you lost someone. You gotta mourn the loss. You gotta cry. You gotta go through the process. Cry, scream, do what you have to do. It's a process. You gotta do it in order for you to heal. Don't just cover one hurt with another one just because he's not in my life. I'm gonna bring a new guy. And no, nobody can make you happy but you. So heal yourself. Tip number 6, correct yourself. we. Yes. Sometimes we are the problem. Sometimes it's you, sis. You gotta figure out, you know what? If I'm making Stephanie, Lisa, Marisa, I'm making everybody around me upset. Everybody around me is getting upset because of something I said, of something I did, of something I'm doing. Maybe I'm the problem. It's easier for your finger to go like this. But you know, when you point it like this, look where the thumb is going. Right back at me. It's easier to point fingers. You hurt me. You make me cry. You did this. Sometimes you're the problem. And you need to correct yourself. Yes, nobody is perfect. Okay? Nobody is. Perfection does not exist. Not even him. Not even his son. Nobody's perfect. Only one is perfect is the Father. Okay? Nobody. So therefore, yes, correct yourself when you want. Ask for forgiveness. Say, I am sorry. Be a big girl and deal with it. You know you won't. Correct yourself, sis. Sometimes you're the problem. Tip number 7. Know yourself. What do I mean about know yourself? I have a question for you. Do you know who you are? Who are you without no one being around you? Who are you without a pound of makeup on your face? Some designer brand clothes that you are wearing? Who are you when you are naked? And I don't mean without clothes, I mean just you alone. Just you in your thoughts, in yourself. Me, myself, and I. Who are you? Do you know who you are? I'm not just talking about your favorite color. Yes, that's part of it. I'm not just talking about your favorite food. But who are you? I could tell you who am I, but I want you to figure out who are you. Alright? Let's move on. Number 8. Be yourself. Everybody else is taking. We are here for a purpose and a reason. Find your purpose and be that. Be you. Don't be Vanessa. Don't be Shirley. Don't be Sophia. Don't be Gluna. Don't be Gali. Don't be Betty. Be you. I can only be Ruth. You can fake it, but the fakeness, people can see right through it. You gotta be you. That's just me. When people said, oh, you think you, no, that's just me. When my hair is all nappy, oh, you always, yeah, that's just me. I love to want my, that is part of me being me. Be you, because everyone else is taking. Yes, you can try to copy someone else's style. Yes, you can try to make yourself a better you, but be you. I love Celine Dion to death. When I sing, I love her songs. But I cannot be Celine Dion. I'm not Canadian. I'm not her. I don't have her fingerprints. I don't have her height. I don't have her background. I am me. I can only be me. She inspired me, but I can only be me. Number 9. Take care of yourself. We can say all of that. We can do all of that. But you got to take care of yourself, which is also part of it. That's why it's number 9. When you take care of yourself, when you find yourself, when you create yourself, when you heal yourself, when you know who you are, when you be yourself, that is you taking care of yourself. What feel good? What makes you feel good? Do things for you. Do things that you enjoy doing. Go out to your favorite place, eat your favorite food, work out, drink that tea. You take care of you, because guess what? Like I always say, if your cup is empty, you cannot pour to no one else. If you don't have in you, if I'm not full, I cannot take care of these children. If I have a headache, I lay down in bed in my room because my head is hurting me. There's not much that I can do, right? But I gotta take care of myself in order to be a great mother to my children. I gotta take care of myself in order to be a great friend to my friends and to be who I wanna be to others. Because if my cup is empty, there's nothing I can give you. Right now, my cup is full. I can give to everybody. I can come here and make a video. One of the reasons that I didn't film, I think last week, is because my cup was empty. I was tired. I was going to something. I was thinking too much. And my cup was empty. There's no way I'm going to come here in front of a camera, try to be fake, telling you to be yourself when I'm not myself. Telling you to pour into yourself when my cup was empty. So I had to take the time off to fill my cup up, to do what I need to do for me, to take care of me, to make me happy. And then come here and share the little bit of happiness with you. Last but not least, tip number 10 is to love yourself, sis. Love yourself. It is easier said than done, I know. But you have to love you in order for someone else to come into your life and love you. How do you want me to love you when you don't love yourself? How do you want to find a man who loves you when you don't love yourself? A man is not going to come to complete you. You complete yourself. That's a secret that I'm letting you in right now. I hear people say, oh, you complete me. No, sweetie, when that man leave, he leave with his completeness. So you complete yourself. You find yourself. You take care of yourself. You correct yourself. You be yourself and love yourself so much that the love that you have is so overflowing that when God bless you with a man, that man can benefit of the love that you have because you have enough self-love. If you put the happiness, the key to the happiness in someone else's pocket, when they leave with it. So therefore, don't say, you make me happy, you, because I love you, you love me. No, love yourself. When nobody is around, love yourself. When you're sad, love yourself. When you have no money, love yourself. When you don't have a job, love yourself. When the children are driving you crazy, love yourself. When your husband is driving you crazy, love yourself. When nobody else is loving you, love yourself. This is it for me. I hope you enjoy. If you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and do it. Click on the subscribe button. Like, comment. Go ahead and comment, sis. Thank you so much for the time you shared with me. Until next time, create yourself, find yourself, love yourself, be yourself, heal yourself, respect yourself, and most importantly, love yourself.